Hello, you fantastic and beautiful human beings. It is Tuesday, my friends, and today, I am not in the mood to play something with Yorion in it. No. No Yorion. No, Luris. Not going to be doing any of that. Today we're going to be trying to try out some more interesting and also clowny ideas. So if any of you have some bad ideas, I'd love to just talk about some of those in chat. We're also going to be starting things off with this gorgeous little Naya Tokens Umori deck. And this is going to take a wee moment to make some sense of. I said Umori. There's no Umori here. Why did I say Umori? Well, it looks like I accidentally lied. And for that, I apologize. It's an all-land deck, yes. We're going to be playing a Naya Tokens list today. I'm going to explain this deck in a brief moment. I just wanted to show you on this to tease. But something that's very exciting is happening this afternoon. I'm going to be playing through some of the USC Games Expo games. Now, first of all, what the heck is the USC Games Expo? It is basically USC's end-of-year showcase. USC, the #1 ranked game program in the country. Did I attend it? Yes. Over the course of the year, students are making all sorts of game projects, either designing, coding, arting up, and whatever, and all sorts of courses. Sometimes it's a semester-long project. Sometimes it's just like a month or something like this. But some of them get showcased at this kind of like live, I dare say call it a social gathering, where, you know, they'll have little booths set up, kind of like a convention setup, where you can go and you can try the games out, and the creators of the games are there, and you can talk to them, and you can see them. That can't happen, because all social gatherings are a no-go. So USC has organized a little online exposition, and I'm going to be playing some of the games. 5:30 to 6:30. Yay! And I want to look something up real fast. Go into the show scheduling right here. Oh my gosh, the MFA thesis projects are going to be after me. I'm going to get all emotional. Oh my god. Oh, it's so good. That's going to be happening after me on the Laser Cornge. This is so good. So I hope you stick around for that. It's going to be a lot of fun. Ooh, Sotoman says, Jeskai Control with Ominous Seas, Expansion Explosion, Shark Typhoon, and Whirlwind of Thought. Now you're thinking with portals. A good old cycling Jeskai deck with Ominous Seas. That's so excellent. I also have some lunch that I'm going to be spilling everywhere. And also I'm going to be eating it, kind of in this order. When I showcase this deck, let's talk about some of the notable pieces. First of all, the only creature in the whole deck is End-Raze Forerunners. Okay? You've been seeing Lukka do silly little things, like bringing out Agents of Treachery. Not gonna happen. Not a chance of it happening today. We're gonna use Lukka to bring out End-Raze Forerunners. Yeah. A large green boar. That actually seems a little bit more suitable to the culture here on Day 9 TV. In addition, we have a number of Planeswalker and token generatory type beings. Tybalt, Rakish Instigator. Can make some 1/1s. We have Ajani. Can buff all of our little dudes, give them vigilance. We can make some 1/1s. We can use Omen of the Sea to make some 1/1s. Raise the Alarm, Forbidden Friendship, and one of my favorite cards of all time, March of the Multitudes, making lots of 1/1s. And I don't know, it's a really interesting little list. Note that we also run Stonecoil Serpent as just an additional creature that incidentally avoids Lukka. Because if I have a 0-cost creature and I'm -2 with Lukka, Stonecoil Serpent is a 0 converted mana cost casting creature. It's really good. I don't know how this runs in a best of 3, so I'm going to play it in best of 1 to kick it off, to have some fun. I'll give it a shot. I'll give it a shot. Delicious. Alright, we see a Karuga. We see a black-blue land. I'm not sure if this means anything to us right now. Nerd says, I hope you did better with it than I did last hour. Did not go well. Well, you know what? I always root for myself, Nerd Nick. Over other people, in fact. True selfishness. How am I doing today? Asked the Lonely Physician. I'm doing pretty good. Woke up at 7 and went on quite a long walk.
Mind and body should move in unison.
And then did a little bit of kneading Aroni Edge. And then after that, you know what I did? I think I'm going to bring out Ajani. Ajani's just too tight not to bring out. You know what I did after that? Did a meeting and then I went on another walk. So I've been doing a lot of exercising right now. Such violence is not acceptable. Big oof of Kaya.
Taste, but one that grows no sweeter.
Boo. I think I gotta swing with this. No reason not to, huh? No reason to maybe go for a Brave March. Brave March. Atlas Fortis says 1500 bits, still don't understand this entirely, but Sean seems good at it. Ah, heckin' hell yeah. Dude, look at this. Nicol Bolas is gonna come out and just So our dude is gonna get to draw a card. Just gonna go ahead and pop out that one.
Witness a mote of my power.
Nicey, nicey. Auto pay.
Nothing like a bit of violence now and then. We
Alright,
won't
do one of
answer
these.
other guilds.
And then we're gonna go 1, 2, go like this, and then we're gonna go 1, 2, go like that. Perfect. Bing bong bang.
Another time, Planeswalker.
Alright, see you later, alligator. It's fine. Does not bother me in the slightest. Dude, if I draw Lukka, this just becomes an End-Raze Forerunners. That's incroyablement. Alright, this is fine. Going to plus it.
Come and destroy.
Bing, bong, bang, boom. It's actually kind of fascinating that there's so much instant speed token generation. Is Cardboard live on? You know it is. Let me just go ahead and turn it off and turn it on again. Sometimes it just doesn't take. It's kind of like an organ in that way, you know. Sometimes the stream just rejects it. Hopefully it works. Yeah, I'm doing okay today. I didn't sleep the best, so I always feel a little when I haven't slept so much. But you know, it's okay.
Don't flatter yourself.
No, I'm not finished with you.
Don't flatter
Not by a long
yourself.
shot.
So I appear to be winning. I appear to be winning. No! I always feel so powerful when I have a March of the Multitude in hand. Oh my god, I'm really excited about this USC Games Expo thing later today. Oh, USC has, like, that was a really good 3 years for me, man. When I worked there. Not worked there, excuse me. Went to school there. Like you just don't care. Maybe I want to do something like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah.
We were born.
Oh, it makes 2 dogs. That's right. Shit. Not doing the multi-dog. Okay. Okay.
Schemes are never ending.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
You cannot run or hide. My intellect is without limit.
Very, very, very good news. Very, very, very good news.
Servants, your corpse will volunteer.
Create zomboidoses.
Good help is easy to find in war.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I gotta do this very, very carefully. No! Oh, no, that's fine. That's fine. Jesus, that scared the shit out of me. I was like, no, because I'm trying to double march here. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blockers, and I think I have more attackers than that. Yahoo! And I think that's one of those important lines with March of the Multitudes, is not to go X equals 7, but to go X equals 6, make 6 dudes, and then use those as mana again. Feels good to have March of the Multitudes back, don't it? Feels good, don't it? I think I'm not the beatdown here. I think I'm slower. Slower than our opponents. Case Masters has been watching Twitch a lot more for obvious reasons. Noticing how many streamers complain and argue with their chat about how shit the games are, mostly League and MTGA. Do you think this is only because they play the game 40 plus hours a week? Or the game's actually terrible? So, I mean, I can answer part of that. I definitely think these games are not terrible. I think these games are amazing. And I think that when people have a little bit of anger show up at the door, it's very easy to kind of get stuck in this game fucking sucks. Because games are a collection of problems, you know? Games are a collection of difficulties and challenges that one will struggle to overcome, and sometimes one will run up against a wall a lot, and that's a pain. That can suck. Please, no Torbrand one time. Nice, it's an axe. So, I mean, I empathize with getting frustrated. But, yeah, I don't know. I guess I don't watch enough Twitch to see that kind of behavior.
We could be much closer if I have to light the way.
You know, I don't see that much. Fridian says, I was watching a caster stream Brood War last night and was really disappointed with how angry they got. Were you watching Artosis, Fridian? Artosis gets famously tilted and has been especially tilty lately. Delicious. Alright, who's attacking what, man? I'll let you figure it out first. So we obviously just eat this guy, right? I think we just obviously eat this guy too. I think I have to do like this, because then our opponent will be encouraged to Ember Cleave right here. I think that I want to eat this one. And have Ajani the Greathearted live. Probably on this one. Casual one. I don't know exactly what to do about that, but I have one trick up my sleeve, which is concede. Yeah, I know there's a lot of people that sort of rage at their games. And I mean, one perspective on people raging at games is maybe what they're saying is not accurate, but is a way to get the feeling out. Maybe when you lose a game and you're mad and you go, this game is so fucking stupid. Maybe it's not that you think the game is stupid. Maybe you're just mad. Which, you know. Everyone gets mad. That happens. What kind of hot sauce is it? It's a jalapeno hot sauce. I could have waited a turn and done it, but that's fine. Jim Saucier says, I find it interesting that people rage at competitive games. You're playing the same game as the opponent, right? So wouldn't it be a skill issue and not a bad game issue? I just think that it's not this versus that. I think it's that you can have a competitive game that is also stupid. I mean, let's get one thing right, man. I'm a Brood War fan. And there are a lot of ways in which Brood War is just dumb, dude. That's just fucking dumb, dude. And so, you know, I don't know. I view one's relationship with a game as not dissimilar to one's relationship with a profession or a relationship with another person. There are people that I really, really like that sometimes get on my nerves or frustrate me. You know. Not bad, it's just... It is not bad, it merely is. Hello, my name is Sean, and I'm dead. Like, I gotta be honest with you. I think that half the mechanics in Dota are just so stupid, man. Like, stacking camps is like, so dumb. It's like multiple layers of, yeah, no, I get what you're saying, but come on, man. You know what I mean? But, I mean, like, frankly, games, I know... I mean, I've just talked about this a billion times. Games, at their core, are a collection of problems. So sometimes you have to figure out how to balance which problems you are getting to. Do you know what I mean? Sometimes you... I'm going to get out of this game. I'm going to take a peek at the sideboard. We have some goods here, huh? Alright, yeah, you know what? I'm ready for the best of 3. Yeah, and you know, I've known Dan long enough that, like, I know I'm not uncomfortable with the sort of rage at StarCraft. We're good. Everything's fine. Everything is totally fine. Yeah! Owned! Our opponent kept a 1-lander. What an idiot. Yeah, I want to stress the difference between bad or dumb. Or bad versus stupid, right? Like there's something about last hitting that just is so fundamentally like, what? What is the mechanic? You mean I'm standing right next to the guy and it dies? And in any RPG, I would get the experience, but in this one, I only get the money and all the experience if I last hit the guy? Zoinks. What the heck do you cut from this? What the heck? What the heck? I feel like this is good against control and not that incredible. Not that incredible. This is real good. And I think that's about what I'm going to do until I get more information. But anyways, like, there's something that's, like, underlying the logic. You're like, what? But God, does last hitting feel so good. It's one of these things that, on certain measures of intuition, it doesn't make sense. But in terms of the feeling of it, oh yeah, it feels good, baby. Feels good. Keep Tybalt so they can't heal from Cat and Scorpion. I don't think healing is really an issue in this matchup. I feel like most of the healing is incidental to what I'm actually worried about. Which is just getting burned out. If I establish board control, I have so much heal that I'm going to be fine. I'll overwhelm in longer games. Yeah, I think our opponent does believe that we're a Winota deck. I think our trample friend is good. I think WoW is der gut. Might be a little surprised. Even if I think you're Winota, she couldn't come down next turn. Yeah, but sometimes decks will say, I want to clear now and do something board buildery the next turn, so I want to administer a little pain. Yeah, no, these are the correct cards. Yeah. Alright, cool. Makes sense. All right, meanwhile... Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. All right.
I can do better.
Yeah! All right. feels very cool. This was a good feeling kind of thing. This is a good feeling kind of thing. This is very tight. Very, very tight. Nice. Thumbs up from across the board. Dude, this apartment complex is very wobbly today. It's a wobbly apartment, and I don't know why. Quel wobblage. Do you feel this deck is better than Winota? Tomocratus, I've played one best of 3 of it, so, I mean, I don't. I have no strong opinions at all. This is certainly awesome. Oh, you were talking about being Gromper. Being an absolute Gromper bear. Yeah, I don't know. I sort of... let's get a little stretch in there. Nice little Popeye stretch, right? I find myself... I don't think there's anything bad about getting angry if you're losing a game. I really don't think there's anything bad about that. I think one should be thoughtful about where the anger is coming from. Sometimes things are frustrating. They're just frustrating, you know. I think no. But, you know, sometimes it's like a... Oh, come on. How many cards are in this deck? We did it. You know what? This is all I need. Return 3 cards? This is all I need. God. Great. Yeah, I mean, sometimes it's like maybe you're feeling a sense of... maybe a lack of self-love. Sense of self-dislike, something of that sort. And when you win a game, it makes you feel valid and good. So when you lose, you feel useless and bad, you know. And if there's things like that that I think are very valuable to explore. Incredibly helpful. But I mean, also there's a difference between the feeling of the mad and then the output, what you do with that. Makes you feel cry, frown, sad. Hey, 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 hey. Who's that? Hello.
This isn't a fight.
I love having all sorts of little animals in the house.
Here we go.
Okie dokie. Yes. This is like the best part about tokens. As if they have single target removal, it just like does not do that much. We're kinda close. We're kinda close. Can I get a red land one time? Can I get a red land one time? So there's this cute trick that I've seen players do where they smash the Yorion out, And then they exile both the fires. I'm going to do this now since my opponent cannot cast any more spells. But they cast Yorion, they exile all the enchantments, and then they have 5 mana so they can cast a 3rd spell. It's pretty cute. Okay. Okay. Okay, 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 okay. Alright. Mountain 1 time. Mountain 1 time. One time. One time. Mountain 1 time. My chants are still the same. 1 time. 1 time. This is a fantastic point. J.M. Saucier says, Jonathan Blow had a talk where he gives examples of games that the gameplay doesn't line up with the story of the game, or the story the game is trying to sell to the player. I think a lot of MOBAs have that issue. Mechanics for the sake of a mechanic, but doesn't actually make sense in the big picture. Yeah, it's really interesting. I've heard some really interesting opinions on this, where there's something... Oh, God. I mean, this example is way overused because it's so good, and it doesn't matter. I'm going to use the example. This is my show. I'm the captain, and I'm going to cry. I'm the captain, and I will now cry. I don't want to go on. I don't want to do it. Anyways. In Plants vs. Zombies... How do you intuitively convey to someone the gist of tower defense? Oh, the towers are plants. You plant them in the ground. It's in the word. They don't move because they're plants. People understand that. Zombies that shamble and drone in a line. It makes sense that waves of enemies that were zombies would then approach like that. So by having this ridiculous sounding idea of Plants vs. Zombies, it actually kind of helps the player intuit what the heck is going on. Now, what that doesn't mean is that everything has to make perfect narrative sense. We're going to lose this. It doesn't mean that everything has to make intuitive sense. It's just that brains come... Oh, God. Brains come preloaded, and we can use that preloaded information to help communicate things across. Now, there's a difference between the wish to communicate something effectively and succinctly versus... We're going to get another land stolen next time, even though I'm trying. There's a difference between wanting to explain something in a succinct way to get the player locked and loaded and good to go, versus what are interactive mechanisms that purely by their form feel good, not by what the narrative meaning is, but just from a formal perspective. Like, what if I need to press a button at a precise time? Humans like doing that. We like keeping a beat. We like playing DDR. We like, there's all sorts of carnival games where you're trying to hit a button at the precise time. So, hey, from that perspective, last hitting, which doesn't have a clear narrative, communicative method to it, it's just like, you have to do this. That act, just trying to hit the button, trying to hit the right click at just the right time, is very pleasing in and of itself. And so, God, what do we cut? This probably don't need. Maybe we do want the Domri because it biffs. Cindervines. Oh, I'm gonna want to play with Cindervines. Play first. Fuck yeah. Yeah. Ba-dum-ba-da-dum, da-dum-dum, da-da-dum. Oh my god, why did I exercise twice today? I woke up and walked and met, and then I walked again. I'm so tired. I'm so sleepy. Oh, but you know what? It's one of those really good, juicy feeling sleepies, man. I feel so nice. Ooh. Ah. Yes. Yes. Haha. Take this. Bang. Boom. I think we might win with this pair of Cindervines, like straight up. Sending you home. Get out of here, Andrew. Lukka Yorion lists are so good. Cindervines actually seems bonkers right now. This is TPO3. There is some real ass merit to this, man. This... Oh, that's right. It's actually just straight up Rampus Vampus, huh?
You call it anarchy. For me, it's just business as usual. Nothing disgusting more than law and order.
Keep an open mind.
Oh my god. Marique says, I wish Sean was in fighting games. There's so much interesting design discussions around there. Dude, Code A Gaming. Holy F. Maybe I want to destroy that with the Cindervines? Maybe yes, maybe no. I'm scared of Lukka. Ikoria Gaming is just incredible. It's just incredible. There's Mark Rain says, have you seen Aliantrazi's Oops All Planeswalkers deck? I have not. But it does sound like something that Ali Eldrazi would do. I will plus. I keep forgetting that this is... One of the Domris says only for creatures. And it's not this Domri. Get him. Yeah, I was playing an all Planeswalker deck, and that was a good bit of fun. I mean, we are, like, kind of comically close to just ending the game with this pair of Cindervines. Feeling fines. Everything is so divines. Kind of scared of a Lukka. But I think we have some answers. Urian Sky Nermerd. Ermagerd Urian. Chandra 13. This is hello everyone, long time watcher, first time here. Howdy, howdy, howdy. Oh man, we are going to need to begin pounding the coffee. That is what makes Yorion really good right there. Each of these individually. It's not exceptional. What up, Antibody? You want me to try a Jund Ozolith that comes with a turn 4 kill? How does it do that? How does that one work? Oh, this feels so bad.
We won't answer to other dudes.
What do you think of an Arc like Phoenix deck in this map? I want to try some things out. Could be good. I was trying that earlier, Warwick main. I was trying it and I couldn't quite nail it, but maybe some Ominous Seas. Turn 1 Ozolith, turn 2 Dreadhorde Butcher, turn 3 Woe Strider, turn 4 Pelokrinos. That's pretty funny. That is actually pretty funny. Alright. See you later, alligator. Damn.
Hit me again.
Alright, who's ready?
Come and destroy.
Yeah. I'm allowed to run it too, Andrew.
I was trained to fight monsters, not monsters. Evolution.
Do I go for it? I think I go for it.
Advantage.
I think I go for it. Hit the face. I think I just go for it, man. This is nice. Alright, the double block us. You know, this is one of the really gross synergies between Fires of Invention and Shark Typhoon. Sure, just kill him. Is that you can use no mana, and then at end of turn, use Shark Typhoon.
Hone your prowess.
Now, if my opponent hits me with a Lukka, I think we lose immediately. Bing bong. Bang. Bang. Lukka minuses the shark, and we get an 8/7. Oh, you're just playing it. Okay, you know, what are you gonna do? It is a good day to die. Gosh, I hate that this thing. Oh, this trample, it's just so painful. You know. Alright. Why does it have vigilance? It's no fair. I hate this card. I hate this card so much. I mean, I don't really see an out for us here.
They call me a pariah because they feel my strength.
I hate this card. It's so mean. It's so cruel. Alright, here we go. Commence the attack! I'm gonna get out of here. I think I just need to be very, very, very fast with this deck. I think I need to be more aggressive with my mulliganing. No! I'm gonna need some copy too, man. Go get myself a little cuppa. Let me get myself a cuppa. BRB. Bum da da dum dum dum. Stay here. We cannot lose. We cannot lose. Hey, I got a question. So, you know, I was talking about the USC Games Expo that I, Sean Plott, will be broadcasting at 5:30 Pacific here. And I have this little back channel open. Discord, by the way, has become the hot happening place to just have general production chatter. Just like, all right, are you ready? 3, 2, 1, and you're on. You know, these sorts of things. No, I thought it was a mountain! Oh, we lost! It's over! I'm broke! Anyways. Yeah, and it's getting started. And some individuals there have said, break a leg, guys. I don't even want it. Say break a leg. And I'm wondering why it's okay to say break a leg, but it's not okay to say break both legs. I don't understand that. Because I know the idea is that you don't want to say good luck because then someone will have bad luck. So what you do is you superstitiously state the opposite. Break a leg. What about, like, break an arm? Hope your nose falls off. What? You're on in 3, 2, 1. Tybalt, rakish instigator. Don't die out there. Don't say that. Don't say that. You don't want them. You don't want that to happen. Don't say that.
Oh, I look forward to seeing you running away.
So Wildcard says break a leg doesn't mean to break a bone. It's a reference to show business where breaking a leg is taking a bow after a good performance. Oh. Nah, I don't believe that that's what that is. I don't think that that's what that is. I don't think that's what that is. I think you're mistaken. Nah, I don't believe that. Listen, there's this real cool technique I've learned, which is that when someone gives you information that is different than what your information was, that's just not fucking true, man. Hey, by the way, I think some of you may have seen this on the calendar. You know what's happening next Tuesday in the afternoon at like 3-ish, 3, 4-ish? Did you guys see this? Straits of Danger, a collaboration between Day 9 TV and Big Bang. Have you seen this shit? I won't tell you what it is. I'll tell you a little bit about what it is, but I won't go deep into it. Do we have any of our players? Do we have any of our players of the Straits of Danger? You know what? There is a 0% chance that Domri dies here. A 0% chance. It's not happening. Oh, it's Hoof! Or Hoof. Is that how you say your name? Is it Hoof? Oh, the game playtesting. Yeah. So, a long while back, fine folks over at Big Bang were asking us, hey, is there a game that you would like made to be played on your stream? Because they have like a little platform where you can make games and has cute little voxel graphics. You can look it up. And Eric and I have had a game. That won't work, will it? We've had a game that we've wanted made a little bit, and I'm gonna allude to it a little bit.
Done, Mom. The time to fight is now.
We have to do this in this order.
You are braver than you know.
And then we're gonna have you fight you. Because when we do this, Domri dies, and the buff goes away, so now they're no longer 2 1s, 3 2s.
That's the sound of a stampede coming straight at ya.
Okay. So the game that we're going to be playing on Wednesday, it's almost ready. 20 to 30 of you humans are going to together drive the Day 9 mobile through an obstacle course. It's going to be good. I know you've always wanted to drive a car with 20 strangers. I know you've always wanted to do that. So we're going to be providing you the ability to do that. People are going to die? No. I think there's no chance of that happening. Like cooperatively, When you see it in action, you will be hard-pressed to describe what you see as cooperation. Let me see the waiver. Yes, all digital individuals will have to sign a release form noting that we are not responsible at all for any harm that does befall. I think I should do this. Yeah, everyone else has played. Don't say anything. Don't say anything. Don't say anything. Tybalt seems really good here. Tybalt is okay here. She's not. It's Tybalt, Shady. They. MX. Who knows? I think actually I'm gonna go ahead and flower. Thin it a little bit. This has become a pickle. Very pickly thing. Oh yeah, today is Magic Silly Decks, and then we are doing USC Games Expo to close things out. Tomorrow, Dota. Thursday, Magic Full Day. Friday, I'm going to play Command and Conquer Generals. I'm getting increasingly excited for Command and Conquer Remaster, so we can play some of that sweet, sweet Red Alert.
Devilishly fun. Oh, they're so cute.
Oh, they're so cute.
Together we can exact justice.
Justice. Never played Generals. I missed that. Man. Yeah, I'm just like, I'm feeling so wistful lately. I'm feeling so nostalgic thinking about all these games that I played as a kid and all these games I played in college. I was tweeting yesterday about Within a Deep Forest. Oh my god, Within a Deep Forest is spectacular. Does anyone even know what this is? What? Does anyone know even? Man, Within Deep Forest is so great. Yeah, Generals is one of those games that came out when I was a rampant StarCraft player, so I just kind of missed out. Then I never played Total Annihilation. I remember playing the original. I don't remember a damn thing about it. Weren't there like 100 different units in that thing?
I am proud of my comrades.
I am proud of my comrades.
I adore.
Bang, bong, bing, bang, bong. I'm doing a real bad job of selecting this stuff. Oh, she only exiles 4. Oh, she is so sick. I don't really know exactly what I can and can't do, so I'm actually just gonna, like, get rid of the land related things. Nice. God, I remember when I was a kid, part of the reason why I'm wanting to play CNC Generals is just, dude, when I was a kid, like, oh my god, everyone was making a fucking RTS.
Heroes, rally to me.
In case any of you didn't know this, the games industry has always been and will always be trendy. Trendy. Mario's a really good game. You heard about Mario? Let's make a platformer. You gonna make a platformer? We gotta invent our own character. We're gonna be the next Mario. We're gonna beat Mario at being Mario by ripping off Mario. Platformers, and then on to RTS. Everyone made an RTS because Warcraft 2 was such a huge thing. Ah! You had your Total Annihilations and the Command and Kyonkers. Oh my god, there's so many things. This pings for pingo for damage. Nice. And you know what? Wow, damn. All those are dead. You know what? There was the explosion of shooters, first-person shooters of all types, all shapes, all forms. Ooh, things are getting a little bit competitive in the first-person shooter market. An MMO, let's all make an MMO. We're gonna do MMOs, yeah! Then it went to, like, all AAA games were a third-person, over-the-shoulder shooter, and then everything was open world, and on the multiplayer landscape, everyone was making a MOBA, and then for a while was everyone making a card game, and now Now, first person, or a class-based shooter. We all got to do a class-based shooter at the same time. We're figuring it out. You ping me, I'll ping back. Battle Royale. Everyone is making a Battle Royale, and now nobody's making a Battle Royale. We need to do an auto chess. We are going to be the next hit auto chess. And auto chess is gone. Oh! Auto chess is a dead game. And you know, I can't remember who said this. I love this. I really need to remember who said this. That the most consistent reason that people purchase a game is that it's a good fucking game. The fucking was my part. That was my take on it. Number one reason people buy a game is that it's a good fucking game. Don't overthink it. Don't over-convince yourself that there is or isn't a market for a thing. Because if, and this was a great analysis piece by the guy that did Steam Spy, for many games, there is no such thing as a market for that genre. There is a market for that game. In other words, there is not an MMO player market. Because a market implies that when a new MMO comes out, this market will go out and seek 1, 2, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. The existence of a market implies that there is some regular group of people that churns through these things. Like the romance book market. There's lots of romance readers. And whenever a new romance book pops on out, that market is ready to chew through that. But like with MMOs, it's actually just a bunch of people that play World of Warcraft. And if you tried to get 10% of the World of Warcraft market, the World of Warcraft players would go, oh, okay. And then just not play it at all. Oh, did I die? Oh, nice. Look at this slick little play. My turn was happening without me for a while there. Okay. What to do? View battlefield. Da 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 da. No, no. And no. I actually want to be a little low to the ground. Get rid of Sarkin, the Maesterless Sarkin. I don't want something that can make a 4/4 flyer. Yeah. The or this analysis piece was talking about that, like, people that played Counter-Strike. This was maybe a 2015 article I read. Maybe 2016. Maybe it was 2015. Maybe it was even 2014. Was talking about how, like, Counter-Strike, people that play Counter-Strike are not first-person shooter players. They're people that play Counter-Strike. When new shooters come out, those Counter-Strike players just keep playing Counter-Strike. Whenever any game comes out, whenever any event in the world comes out, Dota 2 players keep playing Dota 2. They just only play Dota 2. Like, I don't know. I think it's really interesting. It's just really interesting analysis that's there. I find it also fascinating, just coming back to that statement, like, the thing that matters is that the game is good. It needs to be a good game. There's just something so refreshing about that. You know. Someone's just like, oh, you're trying to follow a trend. Well, before we step into the trend, is that game good? Oh, look, it is a whisper squad. Be quiet. Kill me in the ass. We're never gonna finish this game. You know what's interesting? Some genres have burnout. MMO players are burnt out, often looking for a new MMO. Certainly, in the same way that some people that finish reading a romance book are interested in trying to pick up another romance book. But I think it's an interesting note of, like, yeah, dude, sometimes It's not about the trend or the market, it's about the quality. Serp Rise. Which one do I want? TC Tuggers says, are there enough people that just follow the latest trends when consuming games to make their business models profitable enough to not make the game production model change? I mean, what I will just say is that it's not that the genre trend is irrelevant. It's that I don't think it is as simple as, oh yeah, trivially what is just going on in this genre. Period. And one can see that there are very clear games that have gone, or some very clear examples of studios going, we can release a lot of these and it'll still be good. Like the Assassin's Creed games, I think, are a very good example of it. Assassin's Creed just went, yeah, dude, open world games are fun. Let's change up the worlds. Let's change up the worlds. No. I don't actually know if I have another planes in here. I think I do. I think... Show me what I got. Yeah, there it is. Bop. Dot by do bop. Lesson 3 says I've been losing a lot in MTG lately. Do you have any tips for breaking the losing streak? Honestly, I just will go to whatever is the tip top of the meta and just grind games with that. I mean, one of the biggest inputs to being successful in Magic is playing a good deck. Really, really big. Debbie says, I'm very excited for TSL 5 to start. A little concerned what it does to my workday productivity, though. Yeah, dude, 5 a.m. on Sundays when I'm casting. It should be Sunday. Let me double check this. Because if it's Saturday, I fucked up. Let's open the email. Let's make sure we don't darkness. 5 a.m. Yeah. Yeah, 5 a.m. on Sunday. I'm just gonna lose to this pagan shit, huh? Yeah. I never did finish Dark Souls 3 or 2. I do it. I never did. I need to do that at some point. Bang! Whoosh.
I am proud of my accomplishments.
I am proud of my accomplishments. I will eat one of the summoning sickened ones.
Welcome to debate me in battle.
Welcome to debate me in battle. Snarly, snarly. Surprise, Rompy Hyman. Yeah, take that, Rompy Hyman. Ah, that's a good name. Someone sat down and really reflected on what they wanted their identity on the internet to be. And when they came to the conclusion, they went, I'm done brainstorming. It's time to enter this. Permit. Oh, you can't change your name on this server? Excellent. Akir gifted 10 subs. Gifted 10 subs. Hell yes. Hell yuck. Hell yuck? I think I couldn't decide between heck yeah or hell yeah, and I said hell yeah. Hell yak. Dot by 2 heck. Dibbit up by 2 heck. Dot by 2. Dum ba dum ba da da dum da 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 da. Dum da 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 dum da 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 dum ba bum da da da. Oh yeah, Diablo RDK says, here's the patch note for the changes you suggested to Factorio. Change rail segment visualization colors to be more different from rail signal colors. Oh man, I felt real bad for VK 453,000. Goodbye. All right, so now we commence the winner chicken dinner action. No? Yes? No? Yes? No? Well, fart. We gotta do like this. Get out the other one.
The tools of war surround me.
Oh, they all have trample? Vigilance and trample. Tate. Now, humorously enough, I can't shock the land in, because then my opponent will sack something and kill me with the pings. But this looks lethal-like. I have done it. I have hit lethal. Bing, bing bong, bang. Now, if our opponent had sacked the priest, brought back a cat, blocked with the priest, our opponent would have been alive. Is my sideboarding plan perfect or what? Is this an or what circumstance? The Lilith says, who's your favorite StarCraft 2 player at the moment? I mean, there's the easy, cop-outy, freezy option of just saying Cyril. I mean, who doesn't love watching Cyril? Right. Clem is very, very good as well. That'll do, pig. That'll do. Scarlet's a psychopath, man. I really don't understand Scarlet at all as a player. Scarlet just will do the most insane all-ins and then play just this incredible straight-up game and then, like, never do the cheese ever again. Like, Cyril is a kind of player that I can actually wrap my head around Cyril. Cyril plays these very long, gradual advantage over time, and when I, like, look at someone like Cyril play, I feel like I'm watching someone... It's like that financial advice of, like, if you work hard and you save little by little, you'll have a lot of money when you retire, right? Like, that's the sort of advice. And Scarlet's like, listen, take a mortgage out on your house and bet it all on red. And I'm like, ooh, that sounds like a bad idea. And Scarlet just, like, keeps exploding in wealth. And she's like, oh, no, I just take mortgages out on all my houses and I just bet on red. I've only ever bet on red. I'm like, I don't know if this is a good idea. And I'm, like, sliding my money to red. And she's like, no, not this time. And then I bet on black and I win. And I'm like, what? Like, I mean, I can describe the motions that are happening, but like, I don't understand the technique, man. Gotcha! Surprise! Gutted! Killed him. What's the idea behind the deck? This is a tokens deck, Naya Tokens. Meow. Meowie wowie. Ghost Stalker. Oh my god, this is the most ominous thing you've ever said. Dude, Nick says, alright, time for me to dip off. Storm coming in and should be more productive than I am. Later all. See you for the USC Games Expo tonight. There's a storm a-brewing. Ugh. Well, it's getting cold and the storm's brewing. Bolas says, been a fan of TLO for over a decade. He's from my hometown. Oh, Leipzig, huh? I don't think I have any more basics. So we've drawn a deck card.
Courage will bloom.
The whole deck works because Lukka -2. Yeah, basically, yeah. Hey, Dacian Sensation, thanks for the kind words and welcome to our little corner of the internet. I am feeling so... Dude, okay, so I in the past month and a half, have been sleeping till about 10 a.m., sometimes a little later, to 11. Then I go to bed at like 1 or 2, something like that. And I keep trying to shift my sleep schedule for this 5 a.m. broadcast on Sunday. So I got up at 7 today.
No.
And when I'm a little low on sleep or if I'm feeling a little weird, you know what really helps me a ton? Oh, this guy's such a bastard, a one-tooth. You know what, let's... If there's another Noxious Grasp, then Rampaheimen is the best player alive. Bing bong, ding dong. But dude, I got up at 7 a.m. 8 a.m. yesterday, 7 a.m. today, 6 p.m. tomorrow. I've been getting up so early. And because I feel a little off and a little not good, and I have found just a complete universal fix for any weird feeling is just exercise, man. And not like hard stuff, not like, oh, Hafthor Bjornsson just bench pressed Europe. You know, like, just walk, exercise, you know, calls people on the phone, walk. And if I'm still feeling weird, just keep going. I started to feel a lot more relaxed and a lot more, I'm feeling really good. And then I went live, and I'm like, hey, everyone. Welcome, it's good to see you. And I can just feel my eyes slowly just like, oh, I just feel, I'm so ready for a siesta, man. Afternoon siesta. Time for siesta. Does this human think that they're gonna just kill me with priests of the forgotten gods?
Rally.
They have vigilance. Oh yeah. Oh, so good. I need a siesta, dude. Like, I really think there's a couple things that are just so fucking civilized that the remainder of the world doth do, man. Or even when I read about, you know, the biggest curse of the modern era is that when you go somewhere, you're not done with the place you just left. If you leave home, you still get text from home. If you leave work, you still get text from work. If you do anything at all, in any location at all, regardless of what you're doing. Yeah. I mean, it's just, it's heck. It's heck on earth. Home is work now. Oh, yeah, it's horrible. It's horrible. Dude, I think that I should take this phone and I should lock it into a box. And then, like, once a day I should take the phone out and be like, do I need you? No. Just put it away and shut the thing. Ugh. No, you can't. Ugh. Don't play another card. Please. Okay. His plays are so technical. Nothing to activate, and that's okay. 2 white human creatures.
If you are going to fight, fight beside me.
Now do you see the benefits of peace?
Quest is not over until
I will win in the long run! I probably should have swung. I got scared. Darkest Dungeon is so freaking good. That is a good one. End-Raze says, I refuse to put work stuff on my personal phone. If you want me to be available outside of work, you buy me a device I can turn off when it's not time to work. Ooh, yeah! Lay down the law, Phantom of End-Raze. End-Raze. In the words of the infested Terran, sacrifice me. A lot of cards getting drawn on up. Why is all my shit on that side? Let's have Menace. Bing bong bang bong boom. Okay, well. Gain 3 life.
Now do you see the benefits of peace?
Make some soldiers.
together we can exact justice.
I keep freaking forgetting that this thing has vigilance. Good! Good! This is just so tilting! I do. It says I just took all the apps off my phone, got rid of Facebook and Reddit. Now I have no reason to even look at my phone most of the time. Plus trying to avoid it more because I'm tired of pandemic news. Oh, I'm so tired of pandemic news. I don't even want to think or talk about my body and anything that affects it. Auto pay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I've done it. I'll sacrifice one of my babies. Fuck, we were winning. Fuck. Off the top from downtown. Oh my gosh. It's okay, the deck is perfect. I think that deck runs precisely one Croxa too. Looks good to me. Oh, da 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 da. Crack it. Crack it for a little bit of red, huh? Damn, that was... The way that this deck plays out versus those sort of Rakdos, Sakdos decks is actually quite nice. Oh, someone's here to have a good time, and it's FMA. Full Metal Alchemist. I gotta go back and finish that. I started Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, and it was just nice. It was just a nice little deck-a-roni in the... Or not, nice little deck. Yeah, you know what? Full Metal Alchemist was a nice deck. It was a good-looking deck. No. All right. Can't believe it's done this. No, no. Oh, Chandra says, it's my birthday tomorrow in 20 minutes, but I don't know what to do with everything being closed. Any ideas? What is Mechagodzilla? Oh, no, this is the one that just gets some different type of counter at the start of combat. It has first strike. That's bad. I don't want to block this. Blocking it is bad, huh? Let's see, what could you do for your birthday? I mean, I really like stupid party games. You might be dead. Jackbox games are good. There's something that Rob was suggesting to me a while back, the $1 Showdown. You go on Steam and you find some multiplayer game that is competitive that costs $1, because there's a couple of dollar games on Steam. There's actually a shitload of them. And you just download it, learn it, and play it, you and your friends against each other right then and there. What is this? Death Touch. Shot. I mean, we're gonna Oh, so. It's like the proper Ozo lift. Another one? No, you've got it. Alright, I guess this.
We could be much greater. Back while you still can.
Oh my god. Gosh, it's just a counter-based Ozolith deck. I mean, this is so cute. And then the Ozolith can just move stuff around. Oh! I think I just don't block. I think I'm going to cross my finger. Oh. Ha. Man, I keep being a mana short, man. I keep being like a mana short. Oh, there's definitely no Finale of Glory in this deck. I have no way to cast Finale of Glory. I would Finale for like 3. This guy sucks. It's a jerk. Okay, so this has Trample. This has Hexproof, Reach, Death Touch, First Strike. Okay, so we eliminate this, right? This is just a regular baby. Right? I don't think there's any combat tricks in this deck. Then we're going to have a lot of bing bong here. If we can just get, like, a land. Man, if I had the land, we would have had 2, 4, 7. 7 plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 13. 13 plus 7, we would have had lethal. Farts. Looks good. Didn't have trample, right? I thought it did. I thought it did. Maybe it didn't. I may have thrown my life away. Ay. Based upon my percentile analysis, we were fucked. Why have vines for killing the Ozolith? I mean that just seems like a very dangerous plan. I think that the substantially more Gosu plan is to just kill the creatures and deal with the creatures a little bit more comfortably. Maybe that's incorrect. Forbidden Friendship. A 1/1 and a 1/1 is too powerful. Hello, Stonecoil Serpent. Oh, get the hell out of here, man. Are you kidding me? Be gone.
I wish you could see your face when I'm beating you.
Bang! We are doing it. It's incredible. Yeah. Lloyd Smith says, imagine having a deck built around Ozolith and not drawing it. I think we've all been there now. Alright.
Nothing disgusts me more than law and order.
Bam. We're doing it. Yes. Domri just rolls a little fire out of his pocket and va-va-va-boom. Any land. Perfect.
I bow to no one.
Monsters are Ikoria's greatest weapons, and
I can beat the Ozolith decks. I can beat the Ozolith. Oh, these stretches. Oh, yes. Oh, that's so good. That is so good. A lot happened very quickly and I got lost. Nah, this is good. This is a good hand. I'm hanging on to it. Hey, Gavateros. Gifted 3 subs, man. Thanks, Gavateros. I know you're a big fan of the large green creatures. Look, I've got it, man. I've got it. There's actually not a single issue. Not a single issue was seen that day. This could be bad. Forbidden Friendship. Tara says, I am, and I missed the last 3 months due to the whole Quarantinos. Ah, yes, there is even a brand new community member named Quentin Quarantino who has joined us. I can't believe you've done this. Why is the friendship forbidden? It is man and dinosaur. Okay, well, what I am going to do is I'm just going to... It's forbidden friendship, not forbidden romance. If it was forbidden romance and it summoned a human and a dinosaur, I feel like Wizards would get in a little bit of trouble. We got it. I get milk. Gifted one. Quarantine sucks. So this Quenching Beast is a bit of an issue. The cards that were formerly good are still good. I think saving the health is good here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright. Alright, alright. Just keep hitting. Keep. What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 minus 3 is 5. All 5 block this. This is maybe my favorite maneuver. My maneuver numéro 1. Oh, wait. Yes, yes. My favorite maneuver is like multi-blocking. With lifelinkers. I love it. Who shall block who today? Yeah, I mean, it looks like we're gonna keep our lifelinkers alive. Nice, nice, nice. Do I want this? Probably not. Probably not. I probably want to leave it with Castle Embereth. Looks like lethal? Sure does, Ash. This is how you know when our deck is really singing here, when it's really humming. When we can get lethal. Barely.
I will teach you
Against an Ozolith deck. That's how you know. That's how you know! Alright, it turns out the weakness of Ozolith decks is not drawing the Ozolith. We figured it out. Someone summon the Coinbird. Coinbird is a classic. Just an absolute classic. Maelstrom says, you know, I was expecting to be able to put a sub-message, lol. I want to say thanks, Day9, for getting me into SC2 about 10 years ago. Finally got over my ladder anxiety and placed Gold 1 in my first ladder games ever. I'm in Plat 3 now and actually enjoying the game. Magic is cool too, I guess. Dude, you have overcome the biggest pain points. This hand sucks. Let's hang on to it. This is a really bad hand. For every coin, there is an equal and opposite bird. Coinbird is like from the Salad Fingers era, from the You the Man Now Dog era, from the period of time where E-Bomb's World was a website you went to for content. Like, man. It's a good time. E-Bombs is still around. No one knows for sure. This is from a time when everyone wanted to grow up and be a webcomic artist. I too will make one comic panel a day. Did you know people like this, man? Fuck, huh? Yes, I'm gonna try like...
Nothing like a bit of violence now and then. Oh, there'll be nothing
Yeah.
but dust left when I'm done.
Man. Yeah. Oh yeah, it's just one person, correct. Truth. To Ruth. Oh no.
Any skirmish you can walk away from, right?
I haven't gotten to play Sarkhan in a while. Sarkhan is an absolute yeller. Here comes the pig boy. He's a demon. I think there's maybe 6 songs that I just orbit around. I'm never more than 3 minutes away from humming, singing, or tapping one of those same songs.
We can all become stronger.
We can all become stronger. The Trial from Chrono Trigger, that's one. You know, I actually don't like the song, that if you like it then you should have put a ring on it, but that tune is just absolutely embedded in the center of my mind. Secret Tunnel's another one. Secret tunnel. So this is if you plus exile the top 3, you may cast this card from exile. Oh, it's creature cards. Well, we have like no creatures left here, huh?
Who are you to call me?
I did it. We won. Okay, so these guys don't do the most. What to do? Our opponent is a Fires of Invention deck. It's Gruul Fires with Kahili. What do we get rid of? Yeah, this card is an awesome card. This card is an awesome card. You know, I'm actually going to get rid of the Serpent. So let's go on curve. No. Okay. Goodbye. What a perfect mulligan. What a perfect mulligan. We're gonna get turn 2 Heliod, man. Villain's deck is a real bone crusher one. No sweepers, so formation is less useful. Unbreakable Formation is a tool to smash through if Oh my god, I don't get to cast this yet. That's fine. It's a tool to break through a deadlock. Like, if there's just like a wall of garbage, that's how we smack through. Ugh. Nice. Oh, yeah. Oh, shit. Deny the damage. Deny the damage. Watch for falling rocks. Get him. Get him. So speaking of Watch for Falling Rocks, has everyone seen the Watch for Falling Rocks half-A press video? The greatest technical achievement? Yeah. Wait, what is this guy doing here? Who snuck this man in? It's amazing. It is amazing. Okay, so the idea is Mario is one of the most broken games of all time. I don't mean the game itself is broken. I mean, like, it is the game which people have spent the most amount of time trying to break through the form of speedrunning or various hacks, manipulations, explorations of the code base, all this good stuff. And so a challenge that doth do exist is people trying to win levels in Mario 64 using the least amount of A button presses.
I fight with a dragon.
I fight!
Come to
Okay.
me.
I'm not gonna attack. And so the idea is that if I press once and release, that's one A press.
No.
But if I press jump, so I hit the A button and I jump, and then I enter into the level, I'm not using the first half of that A press, which was the actual depression of the button. In this circumstance, I'm just using the half A press where I release A at some point during that run. And so, in a game that is essentially all about de-jumping... No. In a game that is essentially only about jumping, it is amazing the ways in which players just figure out how to maneuver around the level when you can't do that. When you can't jump. It's just incredible. And I mean, this explanation video has so many broken aspects to it. It's just insane. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 3 is 5. Oh my gosh. I mean, so he's like, and so here we're going to drag this AI over, but the AI behaves in this particular way, which means that we can't get it to effectively do this unless we cause this to happen, and it enables and disables based upon these zones. And then you would think that I wouldn't be able to go up this ramp, but you might have forgot that the way that the alternate dimensions get established in Mario, and he literally talks about parallel universes in the game, and it's like, it's so incredible. It's the most incredible thing. Block at your earliest convenience montage. You might be thinking that the amount of deceleration that happens wouldn't be enough. That didn't stop me. It keeps going. The number of times this guy goes, and here's how it works. Alright, this deck is sweet. This is so cute, this USC backstage channel is counting people in. 2 minutes, 30 seconds till Jeff. Jeff, go! Danny, go! Standby bottles. Can we get a link to that video? Yeah, Foggy Rock, I believe, pasted it. Sweet, but it's not Abzan. Man, I tried doing Abzan. Abzan really sucks. Abzan really, really deeply, totally, utterly sucks. I've tried to do Abzan. It should be rebranded as Badzan. That's right, I said it. Let's begin this game with a little stomping action. And here's how it works. Have you seen the task run of Super Mario World? Oh yeah, I've watched a lot of task runs, man. TAS, for any of you who don't know, stands for Tool Assisted Speed Run. And a TAS video is basically, it's almost like a form of art. You try to get a run that is so brokenly, bustedly perfect by manually inputting every single component onto the controller. I think we win this because a lot of decks can't deal with a really huge bopper early game, but we deal well with the bopping. My face! Oh! We make so many little 1/1s. Ooh. Yeah, dude. Oh man. Like, so there's a number of Mario TAS videos of people just doing insane, ridiculous stuff. All right. Well, let's just place some of these humans in front of it. There's a reason we're not extinct here. Oh my god! Oh no! My March of the Multitudes! Shit! Oh man, the pain. Wait, GDQ has a task block? I didn't know that, Paragon 3. I had no idea. C'est incroyable. GDQ's task block is amazing. GDQ's most stuff is amazing.
A battle lost, but
I
not.
feel like she's going to be coming back from the dead. Alright. Not happy to see the big pigs. No, no. Obosh. The big boy. Obosh, even though Obosh is like very clearly like an insectoid thing, I always kind of look at Obosh and see something chunky. Well, this was a little bit exciting. Huh? This could be something kind of cool. Alright.
War is hell.
War is hell. War never changes. Alright, well, we get the Obosh? That's good. This game is about to get really stupid. Because I don't have any more ways to use Lukka. I'm going to be plussing Lukka, I guess. Yeah. You know what? I kind of want to let Lukka die. Do I have enough dudes in the bin? I do. I suppose I should save Lukka. Oh, that's actually kind of good. And we lose 3 planeswalkers.
If I
Okay.
can't use it as a weapon, it's useless.
Okay. I need a way to just get this pig back in. You're right, man. Okay, so we want to let this guy die so we can pick off a thing for free, huh? Got him. Our opponent probably thinks that they avoided some sort of catastrophe. Alright, we're gonna need quite a bit more land. Bam, 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 bam.
Are beneath my spite.
Even the gods cannot escape my wrath. I am proud of my comrades.
I'm just gonna leave this back. I mean, this forces Edley to just slowly wilt. Do I have any? Are there any? I mean, is it the case that? And now look at this. We actually have enough in the bin for another refill.
Together, we can exact justice.
We're doing it. I'm going to be running the victory lap. Room for Yodaro in this deck in case you draw both end runners like that. I don't think so. I don't think there's room for it because we really need to be playing stuff rather aggressively. So I really just want the Lando Calrissian, huh? I did it. I'm the best. Absolute, just the bone crushing it. Look at this. Let's do some huge damage. Everything has vigilance and trample.
Believe in yourself as I believe.
Smash! Oh, dude, this deck really fulfills this fantasy in my body, which is like, how am I going to be my own personal Minas Tirith, right? How do I hang on, just take the beating, and then just one punch man my way through it? Ah, feels excellent. I don't need these small reductions in damages. I kind of like the way Elspeth felt there. And I mean, it's pretty clear that if I just pick off little dudes, we're in good shape. Yeah, I think I'm in the delay. Yeah, oh, dude, a Colossification Fling deck is pretty funny. You use, what is it, Storm Herald can return anything from the grave, any aura from the graveyard onto a creature. So you just make a creature 20/20 and just one-shot him in the face? Like, now you're thinking with portals, man. Oh, look at this guy. Get out of here. Is Heroic Reinforcements an option in this deck? That's a historic card, if I recall correctly. Wild card. If I recall correctly, wild card. Uh-oh, Dinosaur's getting pissed, going in. Alright, look at this. Removal happening in action. By the way, this is why I have such a... I don't want to call it a love-hate relationship. I want to call it an abject hatred. Because this card always just look... Oh, 7/6. Seems pretty good. I play it, and then the very first turn, it's like, what do you want to discard? I'm like, nothing, man. Not, like, really. I don't want to discard at all. I want you to have no downside. I want you to be a 7/6 for 3 mana in black, and that's the end of that. Dude, we are going to have such a huge march. And just go in. I don't think there's anything hasty to worry about. Eats Metal. Good to see you, man. How are you doing, Eats Metal? Uh-oh. It is a good day to cry.
No quest is easy.
If you ever want to know what an intimidation tactic looks like, look no further than Edley, who runs a Cry the Carnarium in a deck absolutely chock full of Cry the Carnariums. Or absolutely chock full of little creatures. And this is, it would deal double that much damage. So I should intuitively, I think that I should block. Hello, my name is Day 9, and I am face up. Notice the key difference between heads up and face up. I concede. I increasingly think I might actually want the Elspeth Hoof Conquering Death. Ajani actually seems like a big shitter here. Sarkhan, maybe Sarkhan is the one to go. Maybe Sarkhan is just not it. Oh my god. I looked at that hand and I was like, no, I don't want to keep that one at all. I don't want to keep that one at all, man. It was like shock, End-Raze Forerunners, and I'm like, yeah, I got it. Get in there, little dino pal. Oh, that last game was feeling so good. Shadow Spear? Yeah, equip it. Dude, come on, get it on there. Get it on the little guy. Ugh. Yeah, get out of here. Nope. Yeah. Yeah. No attacks. Feeling good. Like we should. I can't believe it's 3:12 already. It's been a quick day. Oh, put a death touch counter on a creature you control? I think I put it on the Stonecoil Serpent. Doesn't this just scream Cry the Carnarium to you? Doesn't this just scream Cry the Carnarium to you? No. Nah. No. Yeah. Nah. I guess we'll get the bones out of here. Did I die? Are we dead? Is this the end? I think the Edley's deck. Yeah, maybe I should have kept all those shocks, man. Just hurt me. Just hurt me hard. I just had this problem. Get me out of this game. Alright, I'm gonna make some changes. What do we think? Oh. I'm trying to think how I would even change this puppy. Where's Where's just the word token? Oh. Type in the word token and just see what happens, huh? I need spells that make tokens. Yeah, this seems like a better card for this. I don't feel like I do terrifically much. I feel weak. Hey, I found it. I found the tool we've been looking for. I've been really a big fan of Elspeth, you know. I'm actually going to cut the Sarkhan and just bring all the Elspeths into the main. Maybe something like this. Maybe another Ajani. No, I mean, I just really like... Elspeth feels just insanely good. Love me some Elspethin. What's a... Well, the problem with Tristani is that she says, at the beginning of your end step, each player gains control of all creatures they own. So it does nothing versus the big problem of Agent of Treachery, which is that it just frickin' annihilates our land. They take our land. This, dude, Agent of Treachery right now feels like if Dark Archons were a tier 1 unit in StarCraft and they could fly. You would just go to the enemy's base and just mind control their units and like scoop them up with a recall and bring them home again. What's a super duper duper good anti-control red green white card? Super good anti-control. Dawn of Hope. Let me be specific. That's not a unit. It's not a unit. We need a non-unit answer. So we have a little bit of everything. Shalai is a creature. Legion Warboss is a creature. It needs to be a non-unit. Shifting Ceratops is a unit. It needs to be a non-unit. Maybe... I mean, this is kind of just a cop-out. This is an I don't want to think about sideboarding. Alright, let's give this a go. Clothis. Ah, it's still a fucking creature, man. Ah, Clothis would have been so good. Not good. Better. I suddenly have to use the restroom. I'm gonna keep this hand. I'm just gonna hang here. Hold here. Hiya! Oh man, dude, I can't believe Veil of Summer was ever a card that was printed ever. I mean, I cannot believe it. I cannot believe it. Oh my god. That card is ridiculous. It was just like an infinite 2-for-1 in all measures. Wait, oh, we're against Karuga? We can do this. We can do this. Okay, so Karuga decks immediately indicate to us that our opponent does not really have any cheapo things. There's going to be a bunch of Bone Crushers. Certainly there's going to be a bunch of Bone Crushers. But I mean, outside of a pile of Bone Crushers, we kind of have smooth sailing. There's a wee bit of a risk of something like a Deafening Clarion occurring, but I mean, I really love Chandra for this reason. Clarion me, baby. Ah!
Let's try this.
Alright, you go here. Dude, doesn't this already feel better than the rakish Instigato? Bing, bong, bang.
That didn't go according to plan.
That didn't go according to plan. I'm pretty disappointed about that. Yeah, what is Autumn's Veil do, man? What is... I've seen people talk about this mysterious Autumn's Veil. Magic 2012. Spells you control can't be countered by blue or black spells, and creatures you control can't be targets of blue or black spells. Very well. Okay, so we have some decisions. So I think that what we're going to do is we're going to shop this in. We are going to -2 for Forbidden Friendship. I'll cast this. I'll pay it.
Come on, Chandra, remember that spell.
Basically the same thing as Chandra tokens, except they live forever. I don't know if I should always cut this in sideboarding. Oh, and let me also set up another thing. Cavalier Frame. Bam, 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 bam. And because we have the Castle Embereths, we can buff all sorts of stuff. Do you want to draw Karuga, huh? that Stonecoil Serpent pleasantly gets around a lot of these issues.
I don't have enough swears right now.
Alright. Alright. 5/5 Stonecoil Serpent. Madden says, I just watched that whole video and I no longer know which PU I am in. Well, all you have to do is travel a QPU distance to get back. It's gonna be no problem, man. Yeah, no, please. I insist. Try to bounce it.
I've got time.
Synth says, I remember when some of us were asking why Dana wasn't using the new channel points. And now it's one of the reasons I like being here. Clicking that button is stupid. Praise the Oracle Day 9. Yes, praise be to Oracle Day 9, who keeps shocking in the same stuff again and again. Dude, it is absolute truth that, like, I feel a little bit, it's as though anytime you and I were hanging out, I was like, hey dude, and here are 2 tokens that you can use at any point in a conversation to change a subject. Isn't that nice? Aren't you going to use your token? No. We're talking about Magic. Get your token out. Use your token. Like, I don't know, it feels weird. It's like a weird way to communicate. Alright, we're about to see Kohi Jr. draw infinite cards. What are you going to do? Use your token. It's fine. What are channel points? Bleach is back. Channel points is this way of tracking how often someone is here and giving them a little faux currency so that a lot just happened. It is a faux currency that you can spend to do stuff. Protection from multicolored. Fuck. The
only authority that I recognize is K.
Fuck. Yeah, so you build up currency by existing in the channel, and then you can take those points and you can spend them. Spend the channel points on things like having your message highlighted, or on... That's basically it. You can highlight your message. Welcome back. Yeah, and I mean, I assume that there are probably, plausibly, perceptibly ways in which channel points can be used beneficially, but I don't know, it seems like there's no ecosystem that's been created. It feels a little bit to me, yeah, there's a whole lot of interactions around the Stonecoil Serpent that Kohi Jr. is just accidentally making a mistake on.
We won't answer to other guilds.
Oh, I realized there was maybe a neat play I could have done. Anyways, yeah, I don't know. There's some merit. There's some merit to, like, the idea of channel points, but I don't know. It's kind of, it feels a little bit like a. Oh, I think I super duper die, don't I? Trample and like a billion. I don't know. I'll figure it out later. Yeah, I don't know. It kind of just feels like it's like a store with 800 different payment options and no procs. I can't flash this in. I can't flash this in. This is too very. I'm dumb. I'm dumb. I don't even know what I want. Probably this guy? Let's speed this up. Vigilante creatures, probably don't need. This guy owned, but I think maybe we don't even need that. Fight effects seem subpar. Yeah, I think that like if a I'm not playing this deck anymore. I'm done with this deck. I hate this game. You can't be cast. And you know what? Let's get the big ones. Yeah, I don't know. This deck feels a wee bit Lukka or bust. A wee bit Lukka or bust. Oh no, Day 9 is clicking. Look out. It's me, Chandra. Chandra. I'm going in.
Go get him, bud.
Bing bong. Dum da da dum dum dum. Terry Lonely Wolf, good to see you, man. It says, Sean, how can I subscribe to your channel? Don't have any credit card. Here in Chile, it's very difficult to earn a credit card.
Now things are getting
You
heated.
know, I don't actually know. I don't know the answer to that question.
Yeah, I like to think I might.
I assume that there's probably some other payment options, because you can pay for a Twitch subscription through Amazon. So anywhere that Amazon works, in terms of payment, you can do that. You can also link your Amazon to Twitch and get Twitch Prime and then subscribe for $0 for free. Woo! But in PayPal, I have to pay with credit card? I don't know. I haven't used PayPal. I think I maybe used it in like 2005. Fjords of Invention. I'm actually really surprised that Kohi Jr. is boarding in a Legion War Boss against what is a aggro beatsy downsies deck.
No, I am not making this up.
You know, what are you gonna do? We mulled to 5. We might actually have a fighting chance. Let's just draw the land. Untapped land one time.
I'm burnt out.
Boom.
I was trained
Boom.
to fight monsters. We can all become stronger.
Going in. Ooh, April Call says your COVID do is looking nice. I am putting in a little bit of product to it. Awkward Turtle says, is it just me or is this season much more competitive than last season in MTGA? I think that there does not feel like there's a lot of decision wiggle room in a lot of these decks. It's, you know, I hit often situations where, like, if there was a turn 5 Teferi, Hero of Dominaria, I'd be like, uh-oh. But if there's a turn 5 Lukka, my opponent instantly has my land. And then that's that. Or turn 4, Winota into some Agents of Treacheries, and then they just have my land. Does it feel like it sucks right now? Yes. Yes, it do. Bring it on, you little bastards. Not a chance. Silver Shadow says, agents do not come out as often as you think. No, they come out as often as I think. they come out pretty often. I mean, it is true that they do not come out as much as people say, but they come out frequently.
Evolution provides a tactical advantage.
They come out in like with enough frequency that they're very legitimate threats. I'm gonna have to prepare to bing bong. I just have to swing in with the crew, huh? A little chumpy blocky is gonna go down. Yeah, let's get all those in front. That seems good. There it is. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I mean, I just myrtle the whole lot. Cool. I think I'm the better player, and I deserve all the wins. Mulligan 5. 0-2 man says, would Rhythm of the Wild or Destiny Spinner help a little against control? Honestly, no. Which is kind of one of the hilarious truths of this wubulous, horrible world we live in right now. Because there's just not a lot of counters, period. Nothing gets countered. Things get snatched! Yeah, it feels like a lot of the decks have big spikes that are happening. They feel quite different than some of the... Actually, I have to use it right now, huh? Let's get a green. As Jeff said, Standard is just a greed arms race. God, that's a pretty accurate description. There's just, you know, this like turn 2 elemental into turn 3 into turn 3 Risen Reef into turn 4 like more ramp, and then you're just like Age of Treachery Thast just. It's me, Chandra.
Living in a monastery full of firebrands? It's awesome.
Go get him, buddies.
Yeah, Jupiter says, according to MTG Goldfish, Agent of Treachery is the number 2 creature being used, 28% of decks. I assume the number 1 creature... Let's actually think about what the number 1 creature would be. I'd assume Bone Crusher Giant? Did I win? Do I get a medal? Number 1 creature is Yorion. Oh, I was not counting companions. Herp derp. Burp. I would have thought that it was either Uro or Bone Crusher Giant.
Remember this one?
Those have to be like 3 and 4. Those have to be 3 or 4. I'm going to investigate. Day 9 on the quest. Dun, 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 dun. Oh no! I opened up Internet Explorer and it brought me to Bing. Oh god, get me out of here. Okay, MTG Goldfish. I don't even know where this information is. I don't even know. I don't even know where to look up this information. No, I'm gonna miss you so much, Chandra. Oh, there's a little guy there. Oh.
Happy right now.
Dun 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 dun. Dun dun. Diggity 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 dun. Ba-now.
It's the world where the record. I can
Bum 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 bum. Oh, format staples. That's their word, right? They don't say creatures. What game? Tactics. Format staples. Hello. You're in. Oh, dude, I'm so good. It is Uro and Bone Crusher Giant and Brazen Borrow and Lurths of the Dream Den. Hello. Hello, it's me. It's Lurth. Agent would have been fine if it stole a non-land permanent. Yeah, the fact that it does that really just takes a dump on my whole life. And it's hard when it does that. Goodbye. Goodbye, Noble Lukka.
Dishonorable discharge indeed.
I will rend the sun from the heavens. Heliod.
Let us
I will
go.
do my best to support you.
That's a pretty good attack. You can block with all that you have, if you so desire. Seems good. Is good. Felt good. Looked good. Is nice. Is nifty. Is swifty. You know who could have handled Ikoria? Okos, his Pukajutsu.
Let's slow this down.
Oko
I'll protect
with the genius Stroko. Oko, Veil of Summer. I mean, Veil of Summer would shut down Agent of Treachery.
A battle lost, but not the war.
A battle lost, but not the war. Let me tell you, this Sphinx of Foresight has killed 1,000,001 planeswalkers, dude.
Try on you.
Like 1,000,001.
Hey, these little guys are great.
Bang, bang.
This is hardly my worst defeat.
We're being pseudo competitive right now. Dun, 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 da, 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 dum, bum. Bum, ba, da, da, ba, 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 bum. I still think that Agent of Treachery is still way weaker than Veil of Summer. Like, Veil of Summer, I sort of had this, like, oh my god. Like, when I would play with Veil of Summer, I'd kind of have this, like, holy shit.
Time to sleep for a week.
Did I do it? Hey! This deck is fucking so stupid. Hey, I now swing for a lot. This deck is really stupid. Lukka lets me do broken things. Alright, great. Because we are swinging now for 13 damage. Our opponent can block 4. 13 minus 4 is 9. Good for branding. Good for branding. We're going to continue playing this deck. All I do is feel like I'm losing and then win some. This is kind of what things are doing. Dun, da, 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 da. Bum, ba, da, da. I'm ready to get some of my friendship going. I think one of the biggest strengths of Magic the Gathering is the fact that there are formats. Because, like, oh gosh, okay, I have like so many opinions on formats. I have so many opinions on formats here. Oh, that felt good. Oh my god, everyone just do this. Do this with me. Do this with me. Junda Ozolith, probably not today. Probably not today, anybody. But, like, just put your hands, like your palms here, and then just push down like that. Oh, my God. Oh, that feels nice. That is relaxing. That is relaxing indeed. Anyways, I have a lot of opinions about formats. Because, like, with formats, here's the thing that I think it's too easy to do. If you're, like, working on some multiplayer game thing, and... Oh, one of you. Okay. And you're like, we can't figure out a good game type. We don't know if it should be capture the flag, or deathmatch, or team-based, or solo. We'll just put in a bunch of different modes and kind of send it out there. I mean, there's plenty of games that kind of fall into the category of like, I don't know, we just did it because that's what we did. We didn't make a decision on it. And then there is sort of like, I think a step up from that is when you have like one really good mode. And this would be your League of Legends, or more commonly referred to as your Leg of Legos. There is one map and one main mode to play. You play like this. You go to Summoner's Rift, and if you don't want to go to Summoner's Rift, young man, you are grounded. And then I feel like Magic has this mix of like the, and I'm going to come back to League in a second, but then Magic has these like different format modes where you can be like, dude, I'm going to play Standard because that's the main thing to do. I'm tired of Standard. I'm going to do a draft. Oh, dude, my draft went horribly. I don't want to play Standard. I'm going to do Historic for a few weeks. You know, you get stuff like this. And I think that this can actually feel like a really nice and refreshing experience.
If you are going to fight, fight beside me.
By the way, I like the symbolism here. I'm going to upgrade this dinosaur.
Always loyal.
Hooray. We now deal a lot of damage. And because these all have Vigilance, I can swing and not worry about the backswing. Oh my gosh, I love so very much how Magic has this ability to like switch between them. So there's like, oh, there's a problem with that format, but I'm going to keep playing the game. It's like, oh, so good. I think we win, huh? Yeah, because these have trample. Rory hath make you miscalculation. She'll regret that. I think Chandra, Acolyte of Flame, is probably not what we want. I think I'm going to do like this. I'm going to do like this. No. Maybe I want like this. Goodness. Cindervines preemptively beat the Clover. You know, the way these decks tend to work, these bastard decks, is they tend to, like, kind of bounce and destroy stuff, and then stall, and then they need to stall for a long time until they can get enough to punch. And so, I have a lot of cards that summon multiple 1/1s, so even though our opponent can get multiple Clovers, they bounce this, and they've eliminated the 2 1/1s that a single card generated, so I actually feel like we're pretty good. Poria says, is there a deck that outlaws Merriment? Or is this a deck that Outlaws Merriment can exist in? No. No. Any other questions anyone has? I'm happy to field any questions. That'd be great. There is no such thing as an Outlaw's Merriment deck. I've looked at all of them, Porius. You know what? Porius, I'm actually a little pissed off that you brought up that card to my face. I'm live right now, man. Huh? I'm trying to make a living. Some people, you know. What? Do I want to get a green land? Yes, I think I do. It's my favorite color in MTG. Probably green. And least favorite's blue. Easy. Easy blue. Blue, 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 blue. Ooh, Chainsaw says cake, pie, or ice cream. Not cake. Let's start there. Let's get that one right. I'm going to give a big no-go to the cakeronis. I think cake is going to be a nope from your friend. Me. From me. I always really like pie when I eat it. I rarely eat a pie and think, it's a mediocre pie. I have had mediocre ice cream. But I think even that said, all that said, at the end of the day, I think I would have to go with ice cream. I think I like ice cream. I think ice cream is the best. Ice cream, if I have a pie in my refrigerator and I get a slice of pie, I feel like a fat piece of shit. But if I just get some ice cream, you know, well, I'm just getting some ice cream. You know, I feel like so much more of a modest person when I'm just getting some ice cream, you know? Pie is like an event. You know, it's like, I wish to... Oh, I didn't get the red. Well, whatever. What about a slice of pie and a scoop of ice cream on top? That's a great way to ruin the ice cream and ruin the pie. I hate ice cream on pie because I feel like it's like saying, hey, would you like some hot ice cream and some freezing cold pie? Oh, I hate it. I want a warm pie and cold ice cream. I don't want to, like, mix and match this shit. Oh, yeah, dude, I have a great idea. Let's take ice cream, which is kind of frozen. It's like more of a solid that you scoop into. How about we just get it to melt all the fuck over everywhere? What do you think about that? Like, what do I think about that? That sounds horrible. Oh, my God. I have never had ice cream and pie that I liked. I have had pie adjacent to ice cream. This dynamic, I'm cool with. Everything else, I'm not cool with.
Heroes, rally to me.
You know what I mean? Hard stances over here, yeah.
I will teach you.
Here's the thing, like, I feel like if you place the ice cream on the pie, you have a Mission Impossible amount of time until the ice cream is awful and the pie is a soggy, awful, wet, cold mess. Oh my God. I feel like there's like like someone's like, oh, Sean, here, put some ice cream on your pie, and then it's like dun 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 dun, pushing people out of the way. Do you have a fork? Give me a fork. Give me a fork. Oh, it's at the end of the buffet line. Oh shit. Dun-na-na. Dun-na-na. I try to eat it. Most of the time I just knock it off the pie. And then I have this, like, this thin, creamy layer of could have been better as ice cream. Like, fucking, why would you put ice cream on the pie? Storm's Wrath is an interesting fact. It's Planeswalkers. Is an interesting fact. I mean, some of you may not have known this. I knew this. Alright, welcome back, Elspeth. Bye. Alright, let's not cook a job. Sinpai, what an honor it is to have you here. Not just due to the fact that you're an exceptional Smash commentator, but also that you have entered in on a particularly meaningful rant in my life. The rant about the question, is ice cream on pie good? And the answer is, not if you're trying to get brownie points with this guy. if you want to use that dessert and this dessert to get brownie points, a different kind of dessert currency. You know, Nox says, is cheesecake the best used for cheese? It's up there. It's up there. I cannot tell a lie. It's up there, man. It's up there. I love cheesecake. Perhaps I should just give you brownies. Brownies are good. Brownies are good. And you know what? As I've grown older, I've also found that oatmeal cookies, I'm a little more okay with them.
You will.
All right. Rory, your nightmare never ends. Infinite 1/1s. I hope you like 1/1s, Rory. Get in there, guys. Bang bong. For any of you who are just tuning in, here's the way the deck works. We summon 1/1s until we lose or until we cast End-Raze Forerunners. And we win immediately. Immediately. You know, the thing about an oatmeal cookie, here's my learning. I think there's an important lesson about the evaluation of the oatmeal cookie. Oatmeal cookies, they're not supposed to be good. It's like flavored water. That's not why you drink water, all right? I'm thirsty, I drink the water, and I'm not thirsty anymore. Sometimes I just want to kind of pantomime the act of eating a cookie, but I don't want a cookie. If I wanted a cookie, I would get like a cinnamon sugar cookie is what I'd get. I'd get like a chocolate chip where the dough isn't quite cooked all the way, so it's just a little gooey, but it's still hot enough that the chocolate chips have melted across the top of it, right? That's what I would do. How about cinnamon pie? Sounds like a euphemism. Yeah, cinnamon pie is actually really good. I like really cinnamon pie is actually cinnamon is just the best. Across the board, cinnamon. I love cinnamon. Have I lost immediately? No, we haven't lost immediately. That's kind of tight. All right. Well, I think that the correct technique is going to be to summon some 1/1s. Cinnamon's good. Cinnamon's really good. Sweet cinnamon. Oh, fuck. Huh. Yeah. Okay. Is this an elemental? Could we have swung last turn?
I'm
Yeah?
Chandra, the immolation sensation.
Alright.
Everyone knows the bigger explosions are more
Well.
fun.
Little does Rory know. There's more 1/1s in her future. There are yet more 1/1s coming down the pipeline for you, Rory. Yeah, alright, there it is. I'm feeling like we're getting the upper hand. You know, I was asked recently, Sean, if you could have a cake right now, what cake would you have? And I thought vanilla cake with vanilla icing. Which I know is that's like the most boring. There's something about me that was just like, nah, I just want classic vanilla-y stuff. If I'm feeling, oh yeah, dude. Hamlet's Ghost is red velvet. Red velvet with a cream cheese icing is way better than vanilla on vanilla. But like, you know. Alright. Coming back. Bam, 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 bam.
I will return.
Yeah, I really think, I mean, cream cheese icing is
If you are going to fight
so
beside
good.
me.
It's hard to even describe how good cheese and sweetness is to me.
Let's get
Yeah, something like a cheesy sweet, that's got to be #1, and then #2 is probably cinnamon. Dude, Rory is like drawing cards, playing Planeswalkers, using Faya Wishes to bring cards from the sideboard into the game and copying it, and I'm like, another 1/1. Like, there's nothing I'm doing that is particularly dynamic. We have a whole lot of cards that do the same thing. It's like a Kung Fu movie collection. You put one in, and more or less, you're just wait until some action and it's happening, and all the plots are interchangeable because it's an excuse to experience. Alright. Oh, Rory's gonna bounce the 1/1s. Not good for us. Better hit her with the 1/1s. I think we're dead. I think we're dead and I want one. Mr. Zombie says, as someone who's dieting right now, or trying to, I hate you all. Master Zombie, Master Zombie? I don't know why I changed your name. It's Mr. Zimbu. I looked at your name and I was like, nah, this is what you meant with your name. No, I figured it out. I think I've gleaned some of the important characteristics of what you were going for, and I took care of it all by myself. All right, Master Zombie. Minstrel Zamboni. All right, so we're getting cooked a little bit. All right, I think I'm just gonna hit her with the 1/1s. Got him. We died a while ago. we, if you are looking for a path to success, it's not here. It's not here. But I'm having a good time. This is a humble person concedes when they've lost. We don't waste time here on Day 9 TV. Is there anything I would have wanted? No, I feel satisfied. We summoned 1/1s, you know? Squeeze your eyes shut and keep thinking about cake. The best discussions here happen when I'm utterly fucked in the game I'm playing. When there is no hope, no solution. Oh, this hand is stupid. We're hanging on to this one. Like, we have such rich discussions when there's just, I'm just being pummeled to death slowly but surely. I think that's one of the ways in which there's not a lot of rage here on Day 9 TV. When other people are losing, they're like, damn it. The balanced designers have clearly no intention of making their game successful. And other such value quotes. They clearly have never played the game. I'm serious. I'm like, well, this isn't interesting anymore. Look over here and make up what your fucking name is. What's your name? Ah, it's not your name anymore. You're Master Zombie. Sorry, Mr. Zimbu. I apologize. Although I kind of don't. That was actually hilarious. You know what? You owe me, dude. All right. Craig says, God, I wish we could afford to hire people solely to be balanced designers. Balance is a 2-week task that we'll have to look at next project. Oh, yeah, man. Games really don't need balance. They don't need any sense of balance. Why balance when you can just trust? Put that on your Tinder profiles. Alright, let's go ahead and crack. I'm thinking we have a red and 2 whites. And I think we want as much of this as we can. We already have 3 red sources. So pop this down.
Prepare yourself, Heliod. I have killed one god already.
Dog ramp.
Courage will bloom in all who seek justice.
I'm really fascinated by game feel with things. I was talking about this example literally last week, but no one watches my content for that long, so I can just repeat it, and it's fresh and new. That Rocket League, which is an exceptional game, so good, absolute 10 out of 10 game. Love Rocket League. That company, Psyonix, made a game years before Rocket League called, and I shit you not, Supersonic Acrobatic Rocket-Powered Battle Cars. It's not a good name. And it is Rocket League. It's Rocket League. It straight up is. You have a little car that jumps and flips around. And it didn't really... Let's just say it did not have anywhere close to the smash hit success that Rocket League has. Skeeve Plows and Foggy Rock are talking about, oh, are you kidding? That's a great name. No, that's a name that you and your buddies go, oh, wouldn't it be funny if we named it that? And then you do, and 3 weeks later, you're like, oh, shit, we already announced that name, didn't we? What's our acronym? Oh, it's SART-BC. Oh, I guess that's it. Rocket League? Oh yeah, that's so good. I like to think of it as, it's one of those quips. Okay, tell me that this hasn't happened to you. You hang out with some of your buddies, and someone says something funny, and one of your other friends goes, "Oh my god, you should be a stand-up comedian." And it's like, saying one quip one time that was amusing is very different than standing in front of a microphone with a spotlight, where the instant you stop talking, everything stops happening. Like, everything, man. It's kind of the same thing with Sart BC as a name, where it's just like, oh, it's so good. Rocket League's a better name. I will say objectively, Rocket League's a better name. Anyways, so Sart BC was like the same game as Rocket League. However, there's a few minor differences with how the physics and the behavior went. The maps used to be quite a bit more varied. In Rocket League, it's a flat, open area that is shaped roughly like a rectangle. That's about it. Sart BC had maps that had like weird half pipes and curves, so you could kind of like zip around a little bit more. The ball was not as floaty in Rocket League. Or excuse me, the ball was not as floaty in Sart BC as it is in Rocket League. I believe Rocket League also really perfected where curves were and what the gradient of the curve was. How turny it was. The sort of shape of the curves around the goal and stuff like that. And this wound up... Whatever. Well, Rory's bouncing the 1-1s. Better hit her with the 1-1s. And I think it's very easy for someone to look at Rocket League and to... Or excuse me, fuck. It's easy for someone to look at Sart BC and go, oh, well, you know, there's fun here, but I think the reason that it's not succeeding is... And then share more or less too broad of an intellectualization of what's going on. It's easy to see something that doesn't feel like it's all the way there. And you go, you know what would make it get all the way there is a big change. If something isn't working, bigger change is always so easy to see. But it's like, no. Someone very, very clever at psionics, or probably very many clever people at psionics, said, no. Game's good, just needs some small minor tuning. And lo and behold, some minor tuning to the game occurred, some updating occurred, and then holy shit, Rocket League became the absolute most thick, solid, and tight game. It was so good. This is what fascinates me about game feel or balance design or anything in this category. You just do something very tiny, and it doesn't just make the game better, it makes the game feel like a different game. A lot of these are going to go, but some of them are going to stay, and I could keep track of that, but I'm an adult. Siri, remind me how many cards are in exile next turn. And Siri's like... Cambodia has a population of 60 million. I'm like, no, damn it, Siri. So, once again, we typically do nothing but get killed until we draw Lukka and smash End-Raze Forerunners down, and then we win. Cambodia has 60 million plus. I don't know. What is the population of Cambodia? It's 16 million. Damn, we're pretty sick, huh? We use some of those syllables. We're really good. We're really good. See that little move I did where I was wrong and I went, wow, that was impressive. It's a nice move. weren't wrong. Siri was. That's a good point, Moose Juicy. Also, great ID, Moose Juicy. You're really bringing a lot of joy to people by having a name like that. God, Rocket League is the best. I've been playing some Rocket League recently. It's a game that I've been playing while Rory just does a 1v0. She's going to wrap up her turn, where we are highly likely a dead dude. Alright. Shoot this, shoot that. Yeah, I mean, like, oh my god, Rocket League is just so freaking fun. You ever played Ultimate Chicken Horse? Oh, dude, I have streamed Ultimate Chicken Horse. Cling le tran. No. No. Ah. Bonk.
Nightmares torment me still.
What? No. Alright. Let's hit her with the 1-1s. Ba-dong. Alright. One, two, three, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Is this? 7 minus 4 is what the heck? 8 minus 4 is 4, and then we'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll have 9, so we'll get 6. Yeah, I guess this is fine. This really does help conceal our play a little bit,
Rally to me.
because I mean, I obviously want to get a big march off. Oh no, please just plus. Please plus Chandra. Please do not minus Chandra. That would be such a mistake, Rory.
Erupt in person?
Please. Fuck.
Check out these fireworks.
Rats. No. Show me something good, man. Okay, okay. Okay. Oh. Alright. Alright, man. Hey, just a reminder, it's currently 4:15. I want to remind all of you that at 5:30, we're going to be playing some games from the USC Games Expo. Yay! Yay! Also, is anyone from the USC Games Expo here? I don't care. You know what? Lie to me. Hello! Hello to all of you. USC has a games program, number one ranked. I went there. And they have this end-of-year expo where all the people that were doing various projects throughout the year, they have like a little end-of-year showcase whereby they have an end-of-year showcase whereby, you know, they set up little booths where people can go and they can play and try out all the various games and sort of see what the students have been working on throughout the year. And some of them are like semester-long projects, some of them are year-long projects, some of them are like 2-week-long projects, and so on and so on and so on. But they were unable to do it this year because of coronavirus. So they're doing an end-of-year games showcase. Online, on stream, and they're having streamers play through games. What? And you'll never get to see me stream because I'm dead. Because I'm dead as shit. By the way, I just want to briefly note, this is one of the reasons why this deck, you heard me say, it kind of delays and doesn't do anything until it delays long enough to win. this was a clever innovation that someone figured out, that if you just keep playing Escape to the Wilds, you keep growing your mana base, you keep getting things like Fae of Wishes to reach to the sideboard to find responses, then you can just get a fling, play one of those Beanstalk Giants, and smash in the face. It's really good. It's really good. It's really good. But anyways, I'm going to keep playing this one, man. I think I'm getting this deck. I think I'm having a lot of fun with this. Anyways, USC has an end-of-year expo where they showcase all the games, but they're doing it all online this year. Hence, I am going to be playing some of them. I went to USC. So if any of you have any questions that you'd like to ask me, I want to let you know. I would be happy to give you a fully, a fully biased opinion. If you want someone who will not necessarily give you anything helpful at all, outside of an overwhelmingly positive and revealing explanation of what goes down at the USCs, I'm happy to answer that. Outer Wilds was a project that came out of USC. Day 9 TV was a project that came out of USC. There's been some other ones. Nevermind, the horror game that I streamed on air here, where I put the strap over that measures your heart rate and makes the game more difficult if you're more stressed, and guess who was really stressed in the horror game? Yeah, Nevermind is the name of that game. Nothing helpful at all, so just looking for it. It's perfect. It's perfect. What are bad games that came out of USC? Asks Fire Pixie. That's what's fascinating about bad games. You don't see them. You never see them. And in fact, you know what? Let's zoom in on this question. Because I think that there is a certain amount of spoiledness that we all experience as media consumers. And that spoiledness is that any movie that gets released is actually one of the 9 out of 10 movies. Any game that gets released, any TV series, and so on and so on and so on and so on, you perceive that what you're seeing is the 1 out of 10 to 10 out of 10 spectrum of movie qualities. But really, like, if it made it that far, it made it past all these other scripts, many of which were substantially worse. And a lot of people that work on these projects really do have a lot of expertise. And it's kind of a fascinating question, like, yeah, what is it that's going on to get you from a game that literally will not cut it, period, to getting close to being able to get released? And games, I suppose it's a little different. Some games, like there's a lot of indie titles where you just release on Steam and there you go, and now you're done. Aha. I have frightened you. So we might say that the games that you experience are the 7 out of 10 to the 10 out of 10 kind of games. And that's kind of an interesting question. Like, what is it that makes a 3 out of 3 or 3 out of 10 game go to a 5 out of 10 game, go to a 7 out of 10 game? And if you're interested in that experience, let's just pick a game design school at random. If you go to one of the USC Games programs, that's the kind of stuff that you learn. Oh my God. Oh, I'm getting residual stress just thinking about this. Oh my God. I worked on this game. Doesn't matter what it's about. Am I about to get Ember Cloven? There is no way our opponent has an Embercleave. It's not going to happen. It's the power of positive thinking, my friends. That's the power of positive thinking. Now, we don't have any good plays to follow it up, but I want to know, that is the power of positive thinking. Yeah, remember there was this board game that I made. And upon reflection, I realized I didn't explain one of the rules properly. Oh, this turn's gonna suck. It sucks so much I'm gonna get out of here. And in the playtest, people sat down to play the game. And it was one of these... there's some playtests where you do want to explain how the game works. Sometimes when you're playing a game... like, let's take Dota, for instance. You might want to say, hey, welcome to Dota. I made this. Last hitting is the way you get the money. And then Michael, can't I just kill it at all? Like, no, you have to get the last hit. I just want to see how you play. And then you might just watch two people try to lane against each other to learn how that works. And that's actually very useful to do. Sometimes explaining to someone how something works helps. Because, dude, it's 2020, there's wikis, and friends introduce each other to games and explain stuff. A lot of the times you're actually trying to see what that experience is like. Other parts of the time when you test, you explain nothing. You just put someone with an instruction, and then you stand behind a mirror. And then you watch. And, I mean, this was part of the curriculum at USC. And they were like, okay, Sean, you can't say anything. You can only take notes. And they just misunderstood an essential rule. And they played this board game for an hour wrong. And by the end, they're like, all right, Sean, it's time to discuss feedback with you. Hey, why did the game work like that? And I'm like, it doesn't fucking work that way. And I literally felt like I wanted to throw an 8-year-old style tantrum. Just like, you're doing it wrong. I freak out at these people. I hate each and every one of you. Get out of here, Chandra. Do I want a Domri? I think maybe not this. This guy might actually be good. Let's maybe peel off a pair of these. Maybe I should peel off. I might want an Unbreakable Formation here, but I think not. I actually think I have too many single target removal things. Yep. Yeppity deppity deppity do. Have my water. Everything is excellent. This is like one of the only ones I don't want to shoot. I guess I'll pay the life and see what happens, because if there's some 3-mana thingies, we'll wait. We'll wait. I guess I'll play this. Is this Naya Tokens matter? Asks Kitsune. It is, and I love the fact that you didn't say, is this Naya Tokens? You said, is it a tokens matter deck? You were like, is this? You have tokens. Do the tokens matter, though? Does anyone even care? And you know what? They do matter. They do matter. These tokens, each and every token I summon is important to me. Each little 1/1 is a little 1/1 that could. Oh my god, I don't have any white mana. Oh no, I can't cast my Elspeths. Goodbye. Blazing Volley. I have never seen a sideboard tech so specifically tuned to hurt only me and other odd decks. There was some roaches versus immortals there. Oh my gosh. Oh no. Get big, baby. Maybe we're okay. Maybe we're okay. Who boards this in against me? Come on. I mean, I know it's technically working excellently, but come on. Is there nowhere we can work in a companion? That is... What a coward's question, the hippie. This is not a coward stream. Alright. There's going to be quite a bit of Bing Mogging. Indecision from Nathrexa. Murray, let's do a test, Murray.
Pain is strong, but the resolve is stronger.
I'm gonna do this, and then I'm gonna do this, and then I'm gonna do this, and do this. I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna do this.
Light shall always conquer dark.
I am a strong and powerful person. Okay. Okay. Okay.
Seen this one before.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay, because nothing matters anymore. Where's my... I need my little... Oh! Yes! No one has that fast of a reaction. Inhumanly deft, J9 is.
You will need my game.
Sheriff the Cat looked at me and said, "That's how I react." What a good baby girl. In a world where Day 9 keeps summoning 1/1 like a chump. Did you just rip through reality? I did, Babosura. I am a very powerful psyker. Speaking of psychers, has everyone seen Astartes? Everyone seen Astartes? Everyone seen Astartes? Astartes. Oh, how many fucking blazing volleys are in this game? Oh, Astartes. It is so sick, thick, solid, and tight. It is the... I think it's the best piece of media I've watched all year. I think it's the best piece of media I've watched all year. It's incredible. It is one guy was like, I am kind of vaguely in the mood to make a piece of cinematics that's better than what any professional studio could make by myself. I'm in the mood for that dude. Bang, bong, bang, pow, boom.
We must regroup.
5 parts, 13 minutes long. 5 parts, 13 minutes long. Bam, boom.
Heroes, rally to me.
Like this. And that's it.
No quest is easy.
Good. Good, 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 good. Good, 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 good. Good, 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 good.
They call me a pariah because they fear me.
Rah.
Can all become stronger.
Yeah. Alright. Doing pretty good here, huh? So, I want to stress that we are 100% dead. Let's see if our opponent can find the solution. Fuck. Yeah! And then 8 damage to the dome. Alright. Where's our... Come here. Come here. Where's our Colossification Fling deck?